playing at Kansas, you had some really good offensive line coaches, most notably Scott Fuchs, who is now moving on to the Tennessee Titans. What was it like to play for him, and how do you think his coaching will translate at the NFL level?
It was great playing for Coach Fuchs. My first year at Kansas, he taught me a lot. He was always with me, watching film, whether it just be technique stuff or play calling stuff. I mean, there's a reason he's in the NFL now. He's a great coach. I'm so glad to play for him. Just all around, he checked all the boxes for me as a coach.
Yeah, now he moves on to play or to join with a guy in Bill Callahan.
Yeah.
Just what can he bring to an NFL offense that some other offensive line coaches can't?
Yeah, so I know him and Coach Callahan, they were pretty close even when he was at Kansas. He would always kind of call him and get in touch with him and drop some advice to us. But he's just going to bring a lot of really passion and love for the game and love for the players to the team. I mean, he loves his job. He loves football. I mean, just being around him 24/7 during the season, you can just tell he'll do anything for the team. So I mean, that's what they're getting out of him. And they're getting a great coach.
Dominick, what skill set are you bringing to the next level?
My skill set, I think my number one thing is versatility. I know a lot of guys say they can play all 5 positions, but I truly can. I got a lot of reps. Got a lot of reps at center, tackle, and guard. So. I mean, I think that's my thing. I know it's important at the next level. That's what I'm bringing.
Have you talked to teams about moving around, or?
Yeah, they love it. They love the idea that I can play left tackle, and if someone's in a pinch, I can go play center too or guard. So that's a big plus for me.
Dominick, have you come with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yet?
Yeah.
Was that formal?
It was formal.
What was it like for Jason Light, Todd Rivers?
I mean, it was great. I think any formal is a great opportunity to meet the staff and just kind of get to know them. Obviously, they're gonna throw some questions at you and we watch the film. So I mean, I think it went great though. They're a great staff, super nice guys.
Did you talk to you about playing tackle or maybe moving inside?
So like I said, it's just wherever I think I fit. I can do it all. So I mean, that's kind of it. I think most teams would see me as like a guard center, but then I've heard teams say like they still think you're a left tackle. So I mean, that's what it is.
Can you talk a little bit about your experience at the Senior Bowl? Obviously, it was a really good week for you, and just getting to meet with some of those NFL coaches. And talk about a little bit what you learned from that experience in this process.
Yeah, the Senior Bowl was great, man. Really just like 5 days of just being around scouts and coaches, getting coached by NFL coaches. We had the Cardinals coach and Coach Cook and then Coach Dre from the Bears. I mean, when we watch film, they just drop a lot of insight to us. It was just kind of cool to get kind of like what it was going to be like in the NFL, just getting coached by them. So, I mean, that was cool. Obviously, you're surrounded by the best players in college football, and you're going against the best players in college football. So, you can't ask for anything better than that.
You come from a pretty athletic family, your brothers and your sister. Who was the best athlete, and what was it like growing up in that household?
Besides me?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
You can say yourself.
No, I'll say my sister. My sister, she kind of led the way. She was the first one to go play D1 basketball. She was the only basketball player in the family, so I mean, I thought it's pretty cool.
And you played volleyball growing up?
I played volleyball growing up, yeah.
How long did you play, and how did that help you with this game?
I played throughout all of high school. Started outside, went to middle. The bigger I got, I think it translates to football a lot, just like agility and then hand-eye coordination, quick reaction stuff. It all kind of translates to the O-line and being able to move your feet, being able to go side to side.
Dominick, how comfortable are you when you talk about how you work on the line recently? How much do you practice snapping the ball? How much do you practice getting it off? How much do you get it?
Yeah, so fortunately, Kansas, they let me get a whole spring ball at center. So I thought that was a great experience. And at the Senior Bowl, I kind of showcased what I could do at center. All the snaps were good, blocks were good. So, I mean, it's kind of just a confidence thing. It's really just a snap. Once you get confident with the snap, I feel like you can just do anything. So I got confidence with it. You know, I practice snaps a lot, especially where I'm training at. So yeah.
He's kind of talking to you about maybe, hey, you could move to center full time. How different is it from maybe going inside with guard because you have to get that off?
Yeah, the off hand's important for sure. Everything happens even quicker because I mean, you could have a zero nose or a shade nose right in front of you. But I mean, to me, that's better for me because like I mean, the fight gonna start right now, so we just get it over with right here at the line, as opposed to say tackle where you on the island, you got to wait a little bit. They got a little bit more time to make moves. So I mean, yeah, I really love center. I think at center you got to know all the calls. You got to be the smartest guy on the offense, which I can bring that too. So I love that position.
Who do you watch in the NFL and why?
So last season I watched a lot of. Last season I watched a lot of Toronto Armstead because Miami's offense was similar to Kansas' offense. So in a way, I try to steal some things from his game. I think that's a great thing to do is watch the guys who are doing it at the next level, who are doing it the best, and just kind of steal anything you can from them. So Toronto Armstead, obviously Trent Williams. I think everybody watches Trent Williams. Wayne Johnson. Those guys, like the top tier NFL tacklers, really. And I'm missing a lot of guys. Puni Sewell is awesome too.
So if you're playing center somewhere, you know the tush push or whatever they do up there in Philly has become kind of a thing to try to do. Have you ever done anything like that or
Actually, yeah, I did.
practiced it?
Yeah, against K-State we did a tush push and they put me at center. So that was pretty cool. Being at the bottom of the pile is no joke though. I mean, there's a lot of bodies on top of you. So, but I mean, I love the challenge. I love the idea that it's 4th and 1 and you trust your guys on the line and go get it. No, I haven't.
I grew up playing everything.
How did your years at Kansas prepare you to stand in this moment at the combine right now?
My years at Kansas were great. They helped me prepare in every single way. The first thing I did there was summer training with the team, and as soon as I met Coach Sleeve, he got on me right away. The O-line helped me get in there, so I was good with the room. And then right in the fall camp, the coaches really just gave me a chance, and that's really all I needed. Coming from Division II, obviously, I mean, all you can ask for is a chance, and they gave me it. And, I was super grateful for it, and it just kind of took off from there. Confidence started building, and then I got the chance to go out to left tackle. And I think that's something at the next level that's helped me a lot from Kansas is versatility.
Anybody that's kind of taking a similar path from D2 to Kansas, kind of, what would be your recruiting pitch for someone making that move?
I would just say before you do it, just be confident in yourself, trust yourself. If you know you can do it, do it. Don't do it for anybody else. It's really, you just got to know yourself, know your football ability. Just know yourself as a person, really. Because when I took that chance, I really believe myself as a football player. That I could get to the next level and produce. So even now, I'm thinking the same thing to the next level.
What's your mindset going into workouts tomorrow?
Just be fast. That's my mindset tomorrow. Just kind of, I've always been an athlete. I just kind of want to show that tomorrow. Just the way I move, the way I've been. Just kind of eliminate any questions about that. That's my goal tomorrow.
What's your favorite memory of Kansas?
My favorite memory at Kansas, I'll say definitely beating Oklahoma at home to secure a bowl game. That was like something I've never done. I've never beat like a top 10 team like that. So I mean, that was a crazy team win. I love everything about that.
When you talk to teams, do you really talk about tackle guard, like where do they feel like you fit best at the next level?
Yeah, so like I'm being so serious. Like, so there's 32 teams, say 20 teams. From what I'm like hearing, would say guard center, and then like the other 12 was like we still see you at left tackle, right tackle. So to me, that's awesome. Like, why not have the versatility to do all of them? Because I know they don't travel a lot of guys, so the more you're able to do, the better your offer will be. So.
Do they give you like a reason why they think you transition better inside versus staying at tackle?
Yeah, so teams tell me at left tackle, like they think my ability is great. I think I'm super athletic, so they think I can be out there on the island and do fine. Other teams think, so I got guard filled with 22. They thought that was really good too. And at center, I did really good at the center position at the Senior Bowl. So I mean, it's really up to the team, but I'm comfortable with it.
You comfortable, like, if they ask you to back up all, like, one game we might have to play here, one game here, or would you like to like kind of settle into one spot once again?
No, I'll do whatever. That like people say that a lot, like they'll do whatever, but like, I really can't. I can play all 5. That's kind of like my skill set. So like, if they want to do that, just do it. I'm gonna adjust no matter what.
Have you talked to the Patriots at all?
Yeah, I've talked to the Patriots.
So Dominick, when you watch your own film, what would you say is the biggest area of improvement that can take you to the next level at the NFL?
Yeah, I'll say for that one, definitely consistent hand placement, especially in my pass sets. it's just kind of throwing inside hand and outside hand. It's hard to do it every single time, but you can definitely do it a lot more, especially in my case. And then I would say just finding a consistent pass set. But I mean, I get the job done. So.
Have you met with the Bengals?
No, not yet. Thank you.
Dominick, how did the Senior Bowl treat you this week or this year?
The Senior Bowl?
Yeah.
The Senior Bowl treated me well. Like I told you, it's 5 days of just being around coaches, scouts, and just getting a taste of what NFL coaching is going to be like. We had Coach Dre and Coach Cook from the Cardinals and Bears, so just watching film with them, the stuff they were breaking down, the stuff they have a see that I couldn't really see before, was kind of eye-opening to me. Kind of made me watch football in a whole different way, actually. So I mean, it was a great experience. Obviously, being around the best players in college football was awesome too. So it was a great experience.
If you had to spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, and every waffle you eat gets an hour off the time, how long are you in there for?
24 hours every waffle. How big is the waffle?
Like a standard size waffle.
Yeah,
like,
I'm out there in an hour.
Out there an hour?
Yeah. Like standard size waffle.
You can use syrup, you can use butter, you can use whatever you need.
Yeah, it'd be quick.
Like that. And then the last thing I got for you is, what's the biggest animal you think you could take in a fight with your bare hands?
The biggest animal I think I could take in a fight.
Just bare hands, no
Bare
weapons,
hands.
no nothing.
Do I have to kill the animal or can I just...
No, just like subdue it.
Me and my friends had this argument. I said a cow. Because
Cow.
if you surprise attack a cow, like say like a cow just, they just chill and sit there eating his grass. If you just surprise kick it in the leg, take one of his legs out, you're probably gonna win the fight after that. So like, that's
I like
what I
that.
think.
I like that. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Dominick, if someone wants to get familiar with what game in college would you recommend them go watch?
What game would I want them to watch?
Yeah.
Oh, to be familiar with my game?
Right.
If I wanted someone to see my game in college and kind of translate that to how I play, I would definitely say Illinois or UCF. UCF, I think we ran the ball for like 400 yards, so that was pretty fun. And then Iowa State was a really physical game too. K-State was a physical game. I think you can watch any game and kind of see my game, but those games really stood out to the scouts and coaches. That's what I've heard, so those are games to watch for sure.
Have the Packers showed any interest in you?
I have not played with the Packers yet.
And also, what's your best Lance Leipold story?
Lance Leipold?
Leipold.
Best Lance Leipold story.
Actually, there's many.
this. Yeah, there is a lot. Man, I can't even think of one. I'm blanking right now. I can't think of like one that stands out.
Okay, what kind of person is he based on that?
Oh, Coach Leipold, he's a super great person. Super detailed guy, detail oriented. Him and Coach Sleeve are kind of like neck and neck when they work together so well, and they trust each other a lot. So, I mean, Coach Leipold, he'll do anything for you. You can go to his office, talk to him at any time. He's always open to you. He's a player coach, always thinking about the team. He busts his, I don't know if I can trust him, but he busts his butt for the team. Just super great coach, super great guy. I mean, he deserves everything he gets. So.
Did you ever have like a one-on-one talk with him about anything? He might have helped you.
One-on-one talk with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So during the middle of the season, they kind of challenged me. It was really just like kind of the coaching staff kind of challenged me to just take my game to an extra step. I was really appreciative of that, and I went and talked to each of them one by one, and they were all more than willing to tell me like what they think I could do to be a better player. So that's something he did.
What has he meant to that Kansas program?
Coach Leipold meant everything to that Kansas program. I mean, I think for 15 years straight, it wasn't a great program until a great football program. It's definitely a great school, but he definitely got to the program and changed it within 2 years, 3 years. The first year I got there was the first season we really kind of started getting some momentum. Got the bowl game, and then after that, you start to get the recruits you really want. We got a lot of young guys coming up now that I think will be really good. So, I mean, it all just starts with that, being able to recruit, being able to win, just kind of ride off that momentum. And he's doing a great job. He's, like I said, he always thinks about the team. There's never a day off with that guy.
Thanks, Dominick.